The world is in shambles right now. We need to clear some shit out, literally. So get your colon cleansers ready, your detox teas, delete those social media apps, and while you're at it, go ahead and delete and block that man who's been throwing your pH balance off all year. You know who I'm talking about, because we going into this next year reset and refreshed, okay? Let's go. Hey there, loved ones. Welcome to Fully Loving Yourself. I'm Sonya Star J. If you are new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay? Today, we are detoxing. I'm talking about the ultimate holistic detox because life is lifing right now. And I don't know if it's just me or if there's anybody else out there who just tends to hang on to things longer than you need to. If you got a closet full of clothes that you need to go through and throw some things out, you got some energy that you need to clear out and get rid of some things, even some friendships and relationships that you might want to go through and detox some people. That's what we're going to be talking about today. There are so many different types of detoxes that you can do. Typically, I'll do a social media detox like once every 3 months just to like clear my mind, because there's a lot that you take in and you can get overstimulated by seeing everybody else's thoughts and everything going on in the world is like right there at the touch of your fingertips, and you're seeing everything and you're taking in everything that everybody else is going through, and it can get overwhelming and you don't realize it, but it can really deplete your own mental health. When you're scrolling all day long and all you see is everybody else going through stuff and you don't take a moment to kind of step back and deal with your own things, it can start making you feel really anxious and really depressed. So doing a social media detox or cleanse is very important for your overall health. Your mental health plays a big part in everything else you got going on. Your physical health, your spiritual health, your emotional health, and a lot of times you can be taking in everybody else's stuff and thinking that it's your own and that your own life is overwhelming, and it may not really be that. It may just be the negative energy that you're taking in from being on social media all the time. I know for me, as a blooming social media content creator, it can get hard being a content creator because you don't want to get off of social media. You want to be there. You want to be engaged with your audience. You want to talk to everyone and see what's going on. But sometimes you just kind of need to take a step back and just like breathe and take some time for yourself. Like, that's okay. You know, like I got super overwhelmed with trying to upload on YouTube and upload on TikTok and stay engaged on Facebook, and it's like if I go crazy and I end up checking out of here, none of this is going to matter. So you gotta learn to take care of yourself first. Put yourself first before all this other stuff, because we're losing people out here and we don't even realize that people are struggling and dealing with depression because they seem so happy on social media and they're doing content, they're smiling and dancing and all that, but behind the scenes they're really struggling. And if you're one of those people that's struggling with your mental health, please reach out to somebody. I know it seems like there's not a lot of safe places for people, especially Black and brown people. It's not a lot of spaces for Black and brown women to go to and express that we're hurting or we're angry or we're having an anxiety attack, because the world looks at minorities who struggle with mental health in a very negative way, and it makes us feel unsafe. So if you struggle with your mental health, please find a safe space or a safe person or a safe word, so that somebody knows that if you send them that word, they know that you need help. But don't struggle by yourself, guys. Doing a detox for your mental health is very important, and it's also really important to do a physical detox. I don't know if you all have seen this parasite cleanse that's been going on TikTok. I'm not going to show any pictures or videos because I am upset that I even seen them myself. People are taking this parasite cleanse called Paragard, and they're also doing like the papaya body detox parasite cleanse, and people are having worms come out of their body. And from what I've learned, it's really important to do a parasite cleanse because you can be having health issues that are caused by parasites. I'm actually going to be doing a 21-day parasite cleanse myself to help with the hormonal imbalances that I'm having, and also like my skin issues and things. I've been told that all of that can be caused by parasites and worms in the intestines. Doing a parasite cleanse can help you with weight loss, it can help your brain function, it can help your sleep, it can help your eating habits. Like, it can help so much. And I'm fairly new to this concept, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens when I'm done. I'm a little bit scared though, because they said like if you don't do it the right way, like the worms can like start trying to come out of your body in different places, and I don't know about that, coming out my eyeballs and my skin and my nose. Like, oh my god, I would flip out. So they said that you actually have to do it in order. Do a colon cleanse, an intestine cleanse, then a kidney, then a liver cleanse. I'm currently working with 2 naturopathic doctors to cleanse my body and detox my body, to heal myself from my childhood wounds and also heal me from my emotional traumas and hormonal imbalances. So if you are struggling with any of those type of things, definitely look into seeing a holistic practitioner so that you can do some type of energy cleanse or healing holistic parasite detox cleanse. And if you've done a parasite cleanse or a cleanse like this, please let me know in the comments what your experience was, because seeing people's comments and videos on TikTok scared the living shit out of me, okay? But it's really interesting to see how people had more energy afterwards and how they just felt better and they slept better. And I'm like, I want a piece of that pie. I want to be a part of that group. So I'm looking forward to doing it. On the topic of colon and intestine cleanses, I don't know if you've ever heard of an enema. I was told to do one of these once a week by one of the holistic practitioners that I'm working with to like clear out my body for this holistic detox that I'm doing. I've never done one before, but I heard it helps you feel amazing. So if you've ever done one of these, let me know what your experience was, because I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm excited to try it and see. I got this from Amazon for like $20, so I'm gonna try it out and I'm gonna report back to y'all probably next month after I do my whole 21-day parasite cleanse. Yeah. I consider myself an introvert. Like, a lot of people don't think that I'm an introvert because I tend to be extroverted, but like I'm only extroverted for a certain period of time, right? Like, I have a social battery and it depletes. As time goes on, it runs out. And I noticed that when I'm around certain people, my energy runs out quicker. And so one of the things that is so important when you're trying to maintain a social life is to make sure that you're detoxing from your friends and family and detoxing your relationships. And what I mean by that is, if you notice that you have a friend or a family member who really drains you, you might want to rethink spending a lot of time around that person. You might want to reconsider how much you get involved in their stuff. If you find that you're the person that everybody comes to when they're having like an emotional issue or they're experiencing something negative in their life, you need to create boundaries around that. You gotta protect yourself at all costs. I know I'm that friend where I'm not gonna pick up the phone and call anybody, but everyone knows that if they call me, I'm gonna answer. And I had to learn to start creating boundaries and letting people know, like, hey, I don't have the time right now. I don't have the capacity. And also, if you're one of those people that reaches out, ask people first, like, hey, do you have the capacity to deal with this right now? Because we be dumping off some heavy stuff, myself included. Like, I'll just text my group chat and I'll be going through something and I won't even like check in and say, hey, like, can you deal with this mentally and emotionally today? Like, we need to make that a habit. Sometimes we have to look at ourselves and ask, like, am I the problem? Am I the drama? You know, there are things that happen to us in our lives that are preventable, that we can prevent. And so with detoxing, cleansing, resetting, we have to look at our own habits and our own behaviors that we can change, that are in our control. So if you have some negative habits that are contributing to the negative things in your life, like say if you have a health element or you're having relationship issues or friendship issues, look at yourself and look at what part are you playing in all of that happening to you. Maybe you're rude. Maybe you don't know how to communicate. Maybe you don't reach out enough. Maybe you don't like let people know what it is that you're struggling with. Like with setting the boundaries with people that dump on you. Maybe you're not telling them like, hey, back up, like I can't deal with this right now. Like, we gotta stand up for ourselves and advocate for ourselves and let people know when enough is enough, you know? If you feel like you don't have enough time to take care of yourself and do things for yourself, are you making time? One thing I noticed is that I spent so much of my time on social media, and then I would always complain about not having time to go to the gym or not having enough time in the morning before work to like get myself together and make myself look good. But it was because I was up all night on social media. Girl, turn your phone off. Put that phone across the room and take care of what you need to take care of. Like, a lot of times it's us, and we need to check in and look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, is it me? Could I have done better? Is there some changes I could make? Yeah, it's that simple. If you catch yourself on social media scrolling in everybody's business, trying to get all the tea, and then you wonder why you're overwhelmed with other people's stuff, get off the internet. Stop answering the phone. Stop scrolling. You have control over that. And if you don't have control over that, that's a different issue that you might want to get some help with and talk to somebody about. But usually we have control over these things. Okay, so I know we're talking about clearing things out and getting rid of things. However, I went and got new journals. I love me a good journal, okay? And journaling helps so much with clearing stuff out and getting rid of bad energy, bad thoughts, clearing your spiritual, mental, and emotional health. This planner I got, this planner is giving me affirmations, okay? The notes, it allows me to check in with myself and write down my goals for the month. It reminds me to be grateful for something. Get you a good planner like this one. Got it from Target, okay? This journal that I got is gonna help me track my eating habits. It helps you monitor how much water and caffeine you're taking. And again, reminding you to be grateful and express gratitude. Make sure that you have something to help you with your process of releasing and attracting. Law of attraction. Get rid of the bad stuff so you can attract the good stuff, right? And then I have this journal here that's going to help me with like my dreams and my thoughts at night, because when I lay down for bed, my thoughts just race and race and race. And no, in 2023, we're going to be getting good sleep. Next year is all about getting better sleep, and detoxing from social media will help with that. I feel like I'm constantly on this journey of improving my well-being and my health and just my overall personality and lifestyle. Sometimes I fall off, right? And that's okay to, you know, take a step back, and you'll fall off. Everything's not going to be perfect, but the thing about it is you can always get back on it. You can always start over, and taking a step back, resetting, detoxing, cleansing, doing what you need to do to get your mind right, to get your spirit right, to get your body right, to set yourself up for success. I just hope that this video serves as a reminder to somebody that it's okay to start over. Even if that means you gotta go back to square one. Don't beat yourself up over it. You're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. And let me go back to my intro, okay? When I said block that man who's throwing off your pH balance, that's another thing, ladies. Can we normalize detoxing our reproductive system to get rid of these horrible partners that we're dealing with? One thing I wish they taught us when we were younger is that if you have sexual relations with somebody, you're taking on their energy. So if you're dealing with somebody who's depressed or going through other things in their life, they're feeling insecure or angry, they could be transferring all that energy into you. Did you know that? You probably did, because I didn't know that until a few years ago. So normalize practicing yoni steaming and clearing out your energy, because real talk, when you have negative energy from other people, it gets stored in your womb and creates a whole host of reproductive issues. So make sure that you're taking care of your yoni, doing yoni steams, womb massages, clearing out all of that bad energy, because we're leaving all these F boys and girls in the past. In the past, we're leaving them in the past. Okay, so my challenge to you before the new year: detox your closet, detox your phone list, detox your text messages. You do not need all of those text messages. Get rid of them. Detox your cabinets, throw away those old dishes, the spaghetti stained dishes. You don't need those anymore. Go get some new Tupperware. We don't need to keep holding on to all these old things. Get rid of them. Stop hoarding. Let it go. Let go of that shady friend. Let go of that shady man. Walk into this next year with a clear mind and a fresh heart, because you deserve everything that is trying to make its way to you. And if you're full of negative energy and old energy and stagnant energy, how can you expect to attract all the good that is trying to come to you? Hello. Thank you for tuning into my rant today, loved ones. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up because that really helps boost the video in the algorithm, okay? Make sure you give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment and let me know, what are you detoxing before the new year? Let me know what it is that you letting go, all right, before we get on out of here. And if you enjoyed this video, please stay tuned and watch the next one.